Welcome back, everybody, to the State of the Overcast Network. Today is August 4th, 2013. Let's get started. Alright, so to start out today, we're going to start talking about website fixes, PGM fixes / additions. So first off, you can now remove friends from the website by hovering over their icon on your friendships page and hitting the little X right there in the corner. Very easy to do. Don't go unfriending everybody though, that's kind of rude. But yes, that has been a bug and is now fixed. So you can unfriend people you accidentally friended and etc, etc, etc. To the PGM plugin, we have some additions this week, and that main addition is max overflow of team sizes, which means that even if you're a donator, you can't go over the max overflow. So maps such as an 8v8 on Warlock or something, I don't know if Warlock's 8v8, I think it is, you can't say have more than 10 people on each team. And that is now added. So it's 125% of the team size if max overflow is not specified in the XML of the map. So yeah, that way teams don't get overly stacked and you don't have like a 60v60 on, a 12v12 map, because that sometimes gets a bit ridiculous. So that is very, very nice and a very nice fix. So give them a round of applause for that. Good job, admins. Next up, we have some very exciting news for you Europeans. The European server should be releasing either today or tomorrow, which is pretty awesome. We've had that a long time coming. Apple's been setting them up the past couple of days, and they should be launched fairly shortly here. The IP will be eu.oc.tc, and it should be good. You guys who have like 3,000 millisecond ping should have, maybe 100 there now. It'll be a lot better for all of you Europeans out there, and I hope you guys enjoy those. And speaking of servers, we now have 11 mini servers. People have become very infatuated with the mini servers, and they have taken a liking. Yeah. So the admins have added a total of 11 mini servers now, and they're featuring small maps with small team sizes, usually around 8v8, ranging from 8v8 to 14v14. I think is the biggest one that I have seen so far. Most of them are Destroy the Monument. Actually, all of them are Destroy the Monument right now, but I'm sure we will see tons of community made maps in the future about small team sizes with like Capture the Wool and stuff that will probably be featured on the mini server. So if you haven't checked them out, check them out now. They're really, really neat, and they're very tight, close games. I really enjoy them a lot. Check them out, mini servers. Woohoo! Along with the mini servers, we also have two new things coming out soon. One actually is already out. It's the new lobby design. As most of you have noticed, there is no grass anymore. It's now using the stained clay and such. It is very, very nice. It was put together by an assortment of moderators and admins and such. It's very nice. Check that out. That's just the lobby. And the new thing that's been added to this lobby is an arcade above where the fourth game mode is going to be. Yes, there's an arcade type thing coming out. If you guys haven't heard about that, you should check it out on the forums. There is a nice post about that from Monsieur Appel. But yeah, the new arcade mode is all mini games, so it's going to be, I don't know, there's lots of different suggestions out there at the moment. Speaking of suggestions for the arcade, you can go to reddit.com/r/OCN Arcade to suggest different types of game modes you want to see in the arcade. Those are all mini game type things. Yeah, and so some of the top suggestions we have right now are a Juggernaut, which is a 1v all type of game mode, where you have one person with really OP gear facing a ton of people in pretty crappy gear and seeing how long he can hold them off. Another top one here is Spot the Fakes, where you have a player disguised as an NPC villager, and then you have another group of people who are trying to figure out which NPC villager is the player. And the player disguised has, different tasks they have to complete while they're trying to pretend to be and blend in with the NPC villager. So that's really, really cool. Look forward to that. We have a ton of different mini games that will be coming out for arcade soon. I really, really think that this is going to be something pretty awesome. Next is a not really a suggestion for a mini game in the arcade, but more of a feature in the arcade. It's party mode. So basically you can play mini games with your friends. You can set up a party and then you can just all hop into a mini game at once instead of having to, try to get into the same server together, etc., etc. And I think that would be really, really neat. So that is it for all the new stuff this week, and we're going to move on to maps now. So first, let's talk about map updates and what has been improved, quote unquote, in our favorite maps. So the only real improvement we have this week is an update to RFV3. So last week I was talking about how Plastics has removed the strength pots from the RFV3 wool rooms. Well, he has now added an attack damage attribute to the diamond chest plates. So when you put the diamond chest plates on that you get from the wool room, it's like holding a diamond sword pretty much. It basically means that your iron sword acts as a diamond sword. It's really, I think it's very a neat concept and a good use of the new attribute system and a good way to compromise on the strength pots. I had a quote from Plastics here is, "The same as holding a diamond sword, only cooler." Yeah. Anyway, moving on to new maps and some old maps that I'm going to go over anyway because they are now on the mini servers, which have, blown up pretty much overnight. So the new map for this week, we only have one new map this week, which is surprising, is Cabin Fever by Tiki Lee and Diamond Axe. It's a King of the Hill map with 3 different capture points. There's a giant mountain in the middle, which is really neat. It's really neat to see that a King of a Hill with an actual mountain in the middle. That's pretty cool. So check that one out on the King of the Hill server. And so now I'm going to go over some of the old maps that are currently playing on the mini servers. We have Warlock by McSpider. It's an 8v8 DTM, Destroy the Monument. Very neat and very good one that you've actually seen that one in a couple of tournaments. So that's pretty cool. Not much to say about it. I like it a lot. Very neat, very neat. Next, we also have The Fenland by McSpider. And this is a 14v14 Destroy the Monument. And the Fenland is in very similar style to Warlock, or maybe Warlock's in very similar style to Fenland. I'm not sure which one came first. And that's actually was updated this week too, as it was added in. There was a couple of different ways to get out of spawn. It was kind of hard to get out of spawn, but that's been fixed, so that's been changed a little bit. Next we have Snowy Wars by Roro28 Gatier. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say that last person's name. I just call him Roro. Snowy Wars by Roro. It's a 12v12 Destroy the Monument, and it's kind of like a Warlock with more options. It's very neat. Basically a snow-themed type of Warlock. One of my favorites actually. Definitely one of my favorites. Snowy Wars by Roro. Next we have Balloon Archipelago, which is also by McSpider. I think we have a theme here. Most of our small maps are by McSpider, who is a fantastic map maker, in my opinion. Balloon Archipelago is also an 8v8 Destroy the Monument type map, and there's a lot of water and boats, and sky bridges are a must on this map. So there's basically, it's called Balloon Archipelago because there are different like hot air balloons scattered throughout the whole map, and actually you can get TNT on the map if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure quite what use that'll be to you on the map, but it's pretty cool. I think that it looks really cool, and I don't know if it's one of my favorites, but I think aesthetically it's one of my favorite maps. Balloon Archipelago by McSpider. And the last but not least mini map that we have is Sunrise Over Paradise by Plastics. 14v14 Destroy the Monument map, and boy oh boy, this map is rage inducing and can last 4 hours. It is crazy. So for those of you who don't know, basically there's a 1 thick water on this map, and wow, it is a pain for sure. But I guess that's just the way the map is, and you have to get over it. But it's a lot of fun, a lot of defense, and it's very tactical. It's very, very tactical. I really like Sunrise Over Paradise, and that seems to be a lot of people's favorites for the mini servers. So that's it for the new maps, mini servers, and that's pretty much all the information I have for you guys today. No really big rumors on anything, no more information on the 4th game mode. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye bye guys.